The face of ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, calls himself friends with Fox News' Sean Hannity. If you missed it, he was recently on an episode of Sean Hannity's show on Fox News, and the two revealed that they've known each other for a long time, that they're friends, that they love to talk to one another about politics and so forth and so on. Now you may wonder, why is this story, Fer? Why are you talking about this? This is why. Keep telling y'all I'm coming for my motherfucking check. Coming for it. Now, if you're entertained by Stephen A. and his Dallas Cowboys rants, feel free. If you're entertained by Stephen A. when he snaps out about various games and him and Michael Irvin get on there and get into a shouting match, or him and LeVar Ball get on there and get into a shouting match, feel free. But when Stephen A. Smith goes to opening his mouth about some real shit, real topics, y'all need to change the fucking channel. Change it. Turn it off. Turn it off. He ain't one of them ones. He ain't. See, because maybe I don't know who Sean Hannity is. Sean Hannity is one of the faces of conservative opinion media. Okay. See, he ain't like the news that our parents grew up with. Well, you got the Tom Brokaws of the world and Dan Rathers and these motherfuckers who just, you don't really know what their slant is. They just gonna give you the facts and keep it in the middle of the road. You feel me? No, not today. Now today you got CNN that's gonna have Republicans and Democrats on their argument. You got MSNBC, which is really Democrat leaning channel, and you got Fox News, which is really the Republican leaning channel. And Fox News is dedicated to putting out this bullshit that's dividing our fucking country. A lot of lies, man. It ain't just opinion. These motherfuckers be straight up lying. And Sean Hannity is one of their stars. Makes millions to do shit like, I don't know, help spew the lies that led to motherfuckers trying to take over the damn country on January the 6th. They tried to stop the peaceful transition of power in this country from Donald Trump to Joe Biden on January 6th. And Sean Hannity, one of the main motherfuckers that was on his show, telling these bullshit election lies. Sean Hannity, the same type of motherfucker that was going at Obama about everything, the birtherism shit, all this kind of stuff, that he, wasn't born here. That's what Fox News does over there. That's the kind of shit these folks been doing. And Stephen A. Smith cool with them. Why? Because that's who Stephen A. Smith is. There's a reason why Stephen A. Smith has been able to keep his job at ESPN while real ones like Jamel Hill and Michael Smith and Dan Le Batard get the boot. Kerry Champion gets the boot. Why? Because Stephen A. Smith, company man. What they be calling these boys, go along to get along gang. Oh shit, he big old gang and that shit. Big old gang. So when y'all hear him get to talking about shit like Colin Kaepernick, where he said, you don't want to play. You don't want to play. When that man didn't want to sign that dumbass contract that they tried to give him to do the workout. Or when he gets to snapping out on Kyrie, who was greatly affected by the January 6th shit and felt like, man, this shit fucked up. It makes me feel some type of way. Or when he gets to he goes off on Kyrie about the vaccination shit, but when Aaron Rodgers get outed on it, he don't have that same vitriol for Aaron Rodgers. When Terrell Owens come on there and tell him, man, Max acting blacker than you. You see what I'm saying? It's a reason for all this because we see who he consorts with. We see who this man is. So again, be entertained by him, but don't put him in the same box with a motherfucker like me. Don't do it. Don't put him over there with me. He different. He's something else. I'm a real one. You feel me? This shit right here, 100% black on. You feel me? And I'm telling you, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I see who he is. if you're gonna consort with a motherfucker like Sean Hannity, again, who it ain't just that I differ with Sean Hannity on tax policy or on regulation. This motherfucker Sean Hannity and people like him, like Tucker Carlson, like Bill O'Reilly from the past, like Rush Limbaugh in the radio space in the past. These motherfuckers, number one thing is to boost white supremacy. That's what they do. If they aren't white supremacists, they damn show pander to white supremacists. That's what they do. George Floyd was murdered. Oh, they made every excuse in the world for that motherfucker, the old police. Trayvon Martin, they made every excuse in the world for Zimmerman. You take it. When our people were out there in the streets pissed off at the George Floyd's murder and shit like that, we were raising hell. These motherfuckers were calling us animals and all that kind of shit. When white people were going crazy about the lockdown and shit like that, and motherfuckers going to the state house in Michigan and threatening to goddamn kidnap the governor, and motherfuckers goddamn that January 6th shit. These folks have made every excuse possible. Because that's what they do. Either they're white supremacists or they pander to white supremacists. Either or. You can make your decision on that. But I know him being friends with Stephen A. Smith does not make him it's not proof that he's not a white supremacist now. Don't hit me with that bullshit. Okay? When people hit me with shit like that, oh, this person can't be racist, they're friends with black people. God damn it, Thomas Jefferson was fucking one of his enslaved Africans. Come on, man. Look at me. How you think motherfuckers like me get in this world? Especially back then, where if a black man had sex with a white woman, he might get strung up in that tree. But them white boys showing up who loving our black women. That don't mean that they weren't racist. They just mean they like some black women. Or like a sexist person. You might have a sexist man who believes his woman is beneath him, that he's superior to her, but he still is married to her. Like, we got to realize these words and understand that, yeah, he might be cool. He might enjoy the company of Stephen A. Smith while still thinking that he's superior to him because he's a white man. And if he doesn't feel that way, I'm telling you, his business model is to pander to people who feel that way. But Stephen A. Smith want to goddamn be down with him. Stephen A. Smith is not one of those ones. Used to be a good reporter. He's been entertaining on sports TV. But when it comes to these real matters, real shit, and you can't just say keep politics and sports separate. No, you can't do that because we know sports has been intertwined with so much of our history. You can go down through it. The whole motherfuckers doing shit, the whole national anthem being played before a sports game got to do with history. The motherfuckers trying to use that to make people patriotic and help gin up enthusiasm about the war effort back in the day. Look at Ali. You can look at John Carlos and Thomas Smith. You look at Jackie Robinson. Sports is intertwined with all this big shit in our country. Look at Joe Louis versus Max Schmeling, how that was supposed to represent America versus Germany and democracy versus dictatorship. Like, sports is intertwined with politics. So don't hit me with that bullshit either. Don't do it. It's not about, oh, well, you can be friends with somebody you disagree with politically. Politics isn't everything. Politics is life. What the fuck we talking about? We ain't having a difference of opinion about which is better, vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream. We talking about real shit. And Stephen A. Smith, he's shown himself, y'all. He's been shown himself. And this is just further evidence. So if you want that real shit, fuck with, put it on something. That's what you need to do. Fuck with us. Okay, he's not that guy. Put it on something.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?